It was my third day working at Chuck E. Cheese. You're probably wondering why I worked there in the first place. Well, first, the job actually paid a decent amount of money for me to pay my bills. Second, I got the night shift, so I didn't have to deal with the obnoxious children running around the entire playground. Well, I'm not really that good with children. I mean, babies, they're cute and all, but when they start to cry, it turns into a full-on disaster. So, it was my third day, so I had to clean out the jungle gym because some kid ate too much pizza and he threw up all over the jungle gym. Once I got done with that, I had to clean out the animatronic's mouth because kid shoved pizza in it and it got all over the animatronic's mouth, so I had to clean it out. But then, all of a sudden, I hear a huge thud. And I look at my surroundings and I think it's just a mop or broom of mine that might have just fallen down. So I forget about it and clean out the stage when again I hear the thud. This time it was louder. So this time I was curious and I started to look around and there was nothing in sight. So again, I just forgot about it. And then I started to clean the rugs. Started to broom them off. When I see a discolored spot, they're usually like red, blue, white, but this spot was actually dull. It had no color. So I lift the rug up and I see a trap door. When I got interviewed for this job, they never said nothing about a trap door. So I opened the trap door and it leads to some kind of basement. So I grab a flashlight out of my keychain and flash it down the trap door. Still, nothing there. So then, I got curious and went down there, which by far is the worst decision I have ever made in my life. I flashed the light in front of me, and there is standing a long white creature, human-like figure, really skinny, white skin, and blood all over. There behind him, I see a boy with no leg and no arm. The creature had a leg in its mouth, and he dropped it. And there I hear a thud, which has been the same thud I've been hearing for the past 3 days. So the creature charges at me. I quickly try to grow up the trapdoor, grabs my leg, slams me on the floor. I kick him in the face, and then run up, slam the trapdoor shut, put the rug over it, and sit on it. I probably shouldn't have sat on it, but that's what I did. I call the cops, and I call my manager. The cops come, and my manager. I have to explain everything. So they explore the basement, and they saw nothing. No blood, no footprints, no handprints, no bones, nothing. So my manager fires me from the job, and the police charge me with a $500 fine for a false alarm. So I have to go home. And then I turn on the TV, and then a news flash happens. It says, 5 kids have gone missing at local Chuck E. Cheese. I send a picture to my manager, and he says it might just be a coincidence, and I tell him how, if it's the same Chuck E. Cheese that we worked at, or at least that I used to work at. So then, another news flash happens. It says that a monkey mutation went wrong, that the monkey escaped. At this point, I lost my shit. I went over to my manager's office and told him to explain it. So he says to get out, and he blocks my number. So then, I never wanted to leave the house after that point. So eventually, I got evicted from my apartment, and I had to go live with my mom. So then, I get rehired, and I work at a local Smith's, and I hope I never have to experience that ever again. Thank you guys for viewing. This was my first video on my SSS channel. Bye guys. SSS out.